How we doing? How's everything going for everybody? We're on Friday. Yeah, we got less than a week now. This awakening is going to be pretty big, and it was meant to be this way. It was meant for the world to slowly be brought into this, at least the people that run it right now. Because in reality, yeah, it's not on the news everywhere because they want a little bit more. That's okay. We're going to give them that little bit more. But I got to be honest with you. I've uh, I've been listening to Father about this Debbie Gibson, and he's actually planned this a long time ago. Turns out she's a lot like Mary. He groomed her for Jesus, and Debbie turns out has been the same. Now I've always argued with him and said no way and everything else, but turns out that is exactly what he's done. I just caught that video clip about her about solitude, and I realized that he was right. That she is a perfect match. She's one of those that really cares for people, and really has struggled with her boot camp walk. But turns out Father's always been there taking care of her, because he actually sat down with her when they made that Lost in the Eyes. For me, that was for me to see and to get hooked on her way back. It's always been part of his plan. Now, he does not agree in prearranged things because people don't know, parents don't know what their children should do. But our Father knows everyone. And she impressed the hell out of him at an early age. And every time she got challenged, she did right. Matter of fact, her and I've kind of walked polar opposite paths when it come to romance. I was okay with any woman that was good with me and was a good person and would be okay. Her, on the other hand, had thousands of them after her, and she would never find one that was good for her. And so, in a way, we've actually been polar opposites in that aspect. She still has thousands of men that would be glad to be with her and do anything for her. But she's always known in her heart that it wasn't right, because Father made it that way. Because she was meant to be my queen. She and I are going to be the same as Jesus and Mary. And tell you the truth, heaven has been aware of this for a long time too. And they're just so excited to see this actually come into fold, because they've been loving her music for a long time. And she knows she's not perfect either. She knows she's had things in her life that is not something she's proud of, but there isn't anybody in this world that hasn't had something or multiple things. But the thing is, no matter how many times you get off your track, how long does it take before you figure it out and get back on your path? And keep heading down the path that you know is right in your heart. Because it is really, truly about following your heart. And everything I've ever seen about this gal, that's what she does. She follows her heart. No matter what gets thrown in front of her, she questions it with her heart. You know, I'm accepting it. I am totally, and I know it's a combination of the Cupid dart and the fact that everything I've seen about her is just, I love her. And I'm just now realizing that the Father really isn't messing with me on this one. This has been prearranged for a long time. And it is about us taking our place up there. But then, because the one thing that always bothered me is about, okay, Father, okay. Can't get off on this because, okay, where's her free will in this? Okay, what is her thoughts in this? And that's still a bother to me. But when I hear it from her voice, or from her mouth, I will be 100% there. But he's telling me that's not a problem, that she has lived and breathed for something she knew that God had put in her heart, that she was meant for, that she was going to be the greatest of the great. And I'm telling you, the heaven cannot wait for her to get there to perform. And turns out I'll be able to do it too. I so hope, because I can't dance with and I'll tell you, singing that tone, I'm tone deaf. And he's done awful things to me so that I didn't get into music. Although I listen to hell out of it, I just can't do it. He did that shit on purpose. Otherwise, I'd be off like her and doing music and studios and everything else, because that's what I love. I love music, just like she does. And so I have to be honest with you guys. And that's what he's been telling me, and how I'm feeling that he might be right. This might not be a crazy... You got to remember, guys, a year ago, this weekend, he told me to check into the damn hospital as the last prophet, okay? He's been messing with me a long time, okay? A year ago, I just started my mental hospital trips because I was doing exactly as he told me, and wow, did I look crazy. Yeah, you walk up to the checkout at the friggin' hospital and say, yeah, I'm the last prophet of God. I think I might need some help. I did. Swear to God, I did. Oh, it's big. It's been big. It's always been big. And it's been his path. It's been his way of making this all happen. And he's been telling me this for a couple of weeks now, and I just couldn't see it. I just could not see it. No, that's a superstar. I am no. Yes, son. Okay. And so I've been arguing with him about it. He always wins. He always does. And I have to admit, between that video clip of her singing "My Way" with her father, and that one today with about living in solitude, I think he's right. I think it was always prearranged, and that she really impressed him enough that she was going to be his second son's true one. And that's all I've looked for in my life, is that one true love. And he known that is probably the most heartbreaking thing of my path, my walk, is that he made sure that I never came across a true one, because he had always had it in mind that it was going to be her, and she the same problem. So destiny, yeah, I think he's right. I think this is one time he's not messing with me. Because there is absolutely nothing I wouldn't do for her. For my one true love. He tells me I'd probably even ignore him. Like I could, really. Come on, really. Come. Now she's gonna have to be okay with, me out there in the stage, the audience with the prom dates. But there's a lot of Jesuses out there too. Okay, so you're gonna have to just. It's the one true though. Okay, it's it is. I mean, after all, we are God Kings. It's different for us, but I'm sure she's okay with being a number one star. Because it turns out Mary and Jesus don't really like performing. They don't. So Evan's actually kind of looking forward to a king and queen that does. And so, and I have a feeling she's pretty cool with it. I know I am. If I could do it, I am so ready to get up there on stage. Oh man, do I want to do it. I just can't do it yet right now. I don't know. Maybe after March 17th, I'll be able to do that. I don't even know. I mean, I don't know if I'm getting the damn glow package on the 17th or what's going down, to tell you the truth. I don't know. I know that the world's going to be awoke and that everybody's going to say, okay, maybe he's right. Yeah. Let's follow him. Okay. Let's do what God wants. Yeah, I think that's it. That's enough for us. We're going to do what God wants. And so there we are. There's the honesty. There's the truth. I do love Gibby. And it was always predestined to be that way. Just like Mary was. Turns out her demons were there on purpose. So that Jesus would come along and take her up and save her. And from then on, they would be the one true to each other. So, yeah, turns out I got a one true that I've never met. Never. And tell you the truth, to be perfectly honest, I didn't even know she existed before this all. That, since I've been here. And I remember her video, this Lost in Your Eyes, way back when I was separating from my first wife and the world was sucky, and I remember this video. But that was it. It was just a blip in my world. And who knows? Maybe that was a play to let me know that one day it was going to be all right. I don't know. It'll be so much better when we're on the top side and I get the inside track on all this shit. You know what I mean? Bern, I'll tell you what, it is confusing as heck for me. But that's all right. I still walk his path and I still do what he tells me to. And luckily, I am not checking into a mental hospital this weekend. So we're good. We're doing great. Turns out I'm even going back to work on it is good to work. I do get a lot of satisfaction out of doing something instead of sitting around, and driving around the block with Debbie. Yeah, I do love that one. So anyway, let's think about your past. Think about your one true. Have you found one? Have you been true to it? Has there been chances that you've let them go because you thought there was grass greener on the other side of the fence and that you really didn't never give them a shot? Because maybe you should, because you never know. Like I said, have you ever seen those avatars where you got a gal and a guy that look at them and you're like, damn, they do not match at all. Why is she with him, or why is he with her? Because they were following their hearts. It's not about that frog skin you're running around in. It's about what your heart's telling you. And God will throw a Cupid dart into you and make you, yeah, he'll want to know if you really do want true love. Can you find love with her, or can you find love with him? Because it's right there if you can get over that avatar and look in their hearts. So, anyway, just food for thought and a little bit of honesty. Because in all honest, I've just been waiting to find out myself before I put myself out there. Because I still have my own flesh and my own free will here right now, and I can do what I want. And in reality, I still will up there, he says. I'm still going to be me. It's just a bigger picture with the hive mind of the three of us. Soon there'll be 2,000 years. But that's okay. I'm cool with 2,000 years of getting my chance to run things with him. So anyway, keep that in mind though about relationships and what it really means to have that one true. Because the Father does not like disrespect to that. Because that's what you do when you violate your one true. When you take and make a move and follow the High Council's temptations, you've totally screwed up. Straighten it out. Get yourself back on your path. Get back to your one true. Try your best to straighten things out. And then fly right. Trust me, you're going to appreciate the fact that you did. Especially when you get to the other side. Yeah. A lot of perks to being true to your partner. Like I said, it's all designed this way. And I'm telling you right now, he did want me to put this thing out there about the gay and lesbian. Okay? Because here's one thing that does happen. That people get it in their mind that they should be a boy or they should be a girl. And they act accordingly. It's not right. It's not right. But here's what we got. We got a deal on the table for you. You remember back in the day when you lived in the closet? Go back to that. If you want to be gay or you want to be a lesbian, keep it in the closet. And don't let anybody know. And do your time in the boot camp. You never know. You get up there with the Father, he might flip that for you and straighten it out. But if you want to get out there on the streets and you want to protest your rights about being able to be gay or be lesbian, no. You'll be going solo. If you get in. Because to be honest with you, the Father is not happy with people that choose gay and lesbian lives. That is not how this is designed. And the High Council is messing with your head. I'm telling you, they got a bag of tricks like you would not believe. Look for them. Figure them out. Stay on your path. Don't let them convince you of something that's not true. Okay? Anyway, just put that on the table so that if you really, because a lot of these people, they've grown up all their life okay with gay and lesbian, and now they're coming out of the closet and they're going everywhere, they're protesting. Fine. If you're already brainwashed to the fact that you think you're gay or lesbian, roll with that. Just go back to the closet, because the rest of the world is not going to follow that program. And maybe when you get up there, you can convince him that you were meant to be a boy or you were meant to be a girl. All right? And we'll just go with that. Okay? Back in the closet. All right? Anyway, everyone else, life is a challenge. Really, seriously think about those bag of tricks that high council has to get you off your path. Because they got a bunch of them. Start working on identifying them. Figure out where they're tripping you up. That way you don't strap a bomb onto yourself and run into a crowd and scream, Allah. Yeah, because that's an awful one. That is friggin' awful. Yeah. They did not get 21 virgins. Yep, no, they did not. Okay, so food for thought. Okay, find the tricks. Find the things in your life that they're taking you off your path, and then avoid them. Follow our Father. Remember, we're here for His scorecard, not theirs. Everything you do in their behalf, you're taking points from our Father. We're about to be the best next generation of humanity that ever goes to the high council of gods. And it's up to us to follow our Father. So keep that in mind. Look for the tricks. Look for the bag of tricks. Anything and everything that's getting you off your path of what you know is right in your heart. And your heart knows when you're off your path if it's tuned up. Make sure you cover your check engine lights. Make sure that you're walking in the Spirit, because you can't with a check engine light. It's always going to be there in the back of your head. Yeah, I need to go deal with that. All right? Okay, everybody good? Let's have a good weekend. Last weekend before the awakening. Yeah. I'm going to go drive around the block with Debbie. So you guys have a good weekend. I know I'll come back. I'll talk probably Sunday. I'm going to hang with my buddies tomorrow. So y'all have a good time. Second son, your second king. Signing off.